CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code.
Guys, the Chickens here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we got a lot to unpack here. We got the update. It is here. It did arrive. We got some Warship stuff going on as well. We're going to get into all of that. Just a couple things first. I am going to do, just for the update, I thought there's going to be more time before it dropped, so I was going to announce this earlier. But to help you guys out, if you're getting any of these things, I'm going to do a quick, just $10 giveaway, a Google Play or iTunes, just for anyone that did use the code chicken in the shop. If you bought something and you want to get something else, just to give back to some of you guys, because I got the build even more. I already have a lot of instant training, so I wasn't interested in the attack more. And I'm thinking about, I think the build even more is probably the best, the only one really worth getting. But even more resources, you know, if you put $10 towards that, that's not bad. Yeah, so that's my way to give back to you guys, just specifically for this update. We're still doing the other giveaway like we always do, for everyone to use the code just in general. But yeah, I'll just pick it out. I'm just gonna pick the winner from the comments on this video. You know, you say you use the code, or just say what you bought, or if you bought the deals or whatever. Yeah. Also, merch, if you guys got merch in the last like couple weeks, it did just ship out today. I got the notification, so should be on the way within a week or two. So that's all settled. More importantly, I have the ultimate mech strategy, guys. And I want to go over, before we jump into warships, I just want to go over some important things to make sure that you upgrade. So as you can see right here, we do have HQ24. I did use one of the classic items. I used one of the building blueprints to finish off the building. Instant finish, yeah, any building upgrade. So those are good for that. You know, the classified items, they're cool. Like I said in the sneak peek, I think they're worth getting. The first thing I'm going to try to get is the sculptor. I want to get this maxed out, and then I want to put a resource reward masterpiece down. That is my plan. Everything else, you know, we can upgrade basically everything except the shock launchers. That means more troops. The Scorcher housing got reduced. I am working on some mech upgrades right now. You know, I'm very low in VP, so I'm not going to really go over, you know, the replay too in depth. But I like using the mechs just like this. I like using them with bullet and shock knuckles and bombardiers, and you know, it's pretty easy. The mechs seem pretty OP. So what I'm trying to do is just build my base towards like a really good crab, like a crab base. So I don't know, like I want to mix in like, you know, 5 troop health, 5 troop damage, gunboat energy, maybe more GBE. I'm not really sure exactly just yet, but we will get 2 mechs per boat on max landing craft and 2 Scorchers per boat. So 8 Scorchers and 8 Scorchers and 8 mechs in 1 attack is insane. So, but the counter is needing a lot of GB to use that. So that's kind of the chicken's plans for the update, which I'm excited about. Now we head on over to Warships, and it's kind of like, it's kind of the opposite end. You know, there's so much hype over on the main base, and for once there's not that much hype on Warships because it's just been grindy. Now what I did do was I got the good doctor, and I think this was a smart move. You know, I'm looking at the overall season. You know, we have, by the time this comes out, we got, you know, 4 or 5 days left. So what I really want to do is I want to, you know, I want to use KAVAN, heavy choppers, and cryo bombardiers. That seems to be what's going to be working. I need to get the building damage really quickly. That's going to help us out before we go to 7. And yeah, we'll play around with, you know, if a maxed out 6 ER base is better than a maxed out 7 base, but we'll make that decision if and when we need to. Now, heavy choppers are okay, but if you can get clones to work, they're actually better because they simply do more damage, right? So they're going to get through the base faster, you're going to have less issues, etc., etc. So I'm going to try to make the cloners work, and we're just going to go from there. So what I'm actually going to do this on this attack, I think what we're going to try to do at least, is, geez, this is going to be tough. You know what we might do actually? I'm just looking where his engines are. I think we might go, let's go all heavy choppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the good doctor in back. And we'll see if we can get this to work. So let's throw the critters down here. And we'll shock the boom cannons if they're doing too much damage on the heavy choppers. I think we'll shock this one right here. Throw some critters in the back over there. Hopefully we can keep KAVAN in a good position. I'm not really worried about spawning back anybody. I just want to keep KAVAN nice and healthy. So we'll get rid of some boom mines over here. And there we go. Oh, the grappler is grabbing the bombers. We're going to go ahead and stop that. Okay, KAVAN's moving okay. And let's throw a barrage right up here. Take out some of these shock mines. And now we're moving at a decent angle. Okay, let's get KAVAN to spam another second wind. And once this engine goes down, then we can work our way back over towards the other side. And I think what we'll do is I'm going to throw down these critters. And we're going to flare onto that boom cannon. And get everybody moving up this way. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It doesn't look like a stunning attack, guys. But we'll try to make it work. I think what we should have done, based on how that went, I think we got a split drop. There's two things that you want to look for when you're deciding on if you're going to split drop versus do what we did here in full rush, and that is building damage. If they have maxed out building damage, which I think is, what is it, 150%? We'll have to double check. If they have maxed out building damage, you don't want to split drop. It's not going to work. You only want to do that if you only want to do the rush like I try to do here if they don't have the building damage, because then you can get away with it, right? That's the idea. So yeah, we'll clean it up a little bit. The next one, that was not a good time. That was just on chicken, I think, guys. But whew, man, season 13. You know, there's so much hype coming into the season. I feel like it's just been such a letdown. You know, not that it's like overly bad or anything, but I don't know, it just seems like there wasn't a lot of good, you know, times to push. It was just like, I don't want to say grindy because we always say that, but you know what I mean. Alright, so this one, let's try something else. Let's try something a little more else. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. And we'll clear up some of that stuff over there. And we'll try to get, try to get the bombers in a good position on that middle side, because that's going to be really important. Okay, we got KAVAN going up that way, which is nice. Okay, let's get a second wind going up here. I think we'll do another second wind, actually, and get this squad kind of going up from the top side. Alright, what do we got to look at here, chicken? Let's take some critters down this way. Take some shock mines with us. And okay, got that heavy chopper over there. I'm actually going to shock this boom cannon up here, because I think we need this heavy chopper to stay alive. Uh-oh, we lost some bombers down there. Okay. So, we're not looking too terrible. If we can get this side pumped up with second wind, I think we'll be looking a lot nicer. Let's take out the shock mine. I don't like where that is. Then this heavy chopper should pop up with these heavies, or the hot pot rather should pop up with the heavies. And now we should be able to pretty well just free clear. 240. Yeah, so this is kind of more like what we want to be doing. I feel like this is going to be, I don't want to jinx it. Uh-oh, I really don't want to jinx it. Oh no. I was gonna say, I feel like this is the first match that we won in like 3 days on the video. Let's see, come on. Come on! Yes! 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 We won a match! It feels like the first time in 2 weeks. Woo! Alright, I retire. I'm done. Guys, the Warships champ is back. We actually were able to win a game. Remember we won this at the big Warship launch tournament in Finland? That was cool, right? That was cool. It was funny because we literally retired Crazy Turtle in one tournament. That's how good it was. So, yeah, guys, I hope that helps you out. Let's run on back over here for a sec. Yeah, so I got that second builder. What are we working on here, chicken? Yeah, so I just need to get enough resources to get the sculptor. Now, what I was thinking of doing, listen to this. This is crazy. I was thinking about, I was like, you know what? You know what would be fun? Just gem the whole update. So I was looking into it. I was like, okay, you know, Okay, 8,000 for this landing craft for 22. And, you know, that I got to do 2 levels with them. Do I have any at 23? I think I have 2 of them, right? Yeah, so 23, again, 9,000. So then you do the math there, and then it's like, okay, you know, without resources, everything's like 6 to 7,000. Even skipping the defenses and just doing the cool stuff. The numbers I did in Canadian currency, which is, you know, as you can see the numbers here, it's worthless. It's like 50 cents on the dollar of everywhere else, but it was like well over $4,000 to jam the whole update. I was like, okay, let's play Warships instead. So, but yeah, we're gonna, you know, it gives us something to grind away at, a reason to play the main base again. So, I was definitely hyped when the update came out, and I'm looking forward to just working towards some upgrades. And you know, Warships the season is gonna be over in a week or two, so. What I'm really excited for is the mega crab coming up, because I really want to get those landing crafts done. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to get the landing crafts done by this mega crab so we can get 2 boats of Scorchers and Mechs and everything like that. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Let me know what you think down below in that comment section. Make sure to check out the merch. We got new chicken face masks. They're hilarious. And I do appreciate if you use the code in the shop if you're buying anything update related. So, guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one. Guys, chicken out. Back.